Hello and welcome to your weekly Excel tutorial with Dave. Today we're going to talk about the Incel drop-down box. The Incel drop-down box is displayed here in this college degree field where we have only yes or no. You'll notice if I select a cell, we have this button that pops up. If you click on that, you get the yes or the no. Now, how do we get that there? Let's recreate it over here in this field called test. So in test, we'll actually put the header in first so that when you put your drop-down box in, you don't have to have that cell matching one of the entries. Then you'll select the entire column, in this case column N, and go to the data ribbon here at the top. This data ribbon has a lot of different options, but what you'll want is this data validation under data tools. So data validation, and then in this drop-down, you'll select data validation again. So it's actually a duplicative title. Here we'll find settings. So this is the very beginning of what we're actually going to set. What it says here is allow any value. So what we want is actually not to allow any value, we want a list in this case. You'll notice there's a lot of different entries in here and all of them have their own different uses, like you can validate based on a date or a time, or you can validate based on a whole number or decimal. So in this case we want a list because we want a lot of different text items. So in this list we're actually going to just type right in here what we want. So in this case we want a yes, comma, no. No spaces are necessary here. You can also put in a maybe, which we don't have in that college degree field, but perhaps we want it in this one. You'll notice that these two, both options are selected by default. So you'll have ignore blank and incel dropdown. So in this you actually have the ability to take away the incel dropdown. What this is going to do is it's going to require users to actually type the value in exactly. You do not want that in most cases. We also have three different tabs here. So we start off at settings, and that's mostly what you're going to want to deal with. You also have an input message. So this means a message will pop up as a user is typing or is selected that cell. This message will tell them exactly what we're trying to get to. So if you need more detail than just your header, you can actually put in a title and an input message to help your user put in any more complicated information. The third and final tab is error alert. What this does is it shows an alert if invalid data is entered. What that means is if I am a user and I do not use the drop-down box and I type something that is not appropriate for this cell, so it says yes, no, or maybe. If I type in kinda, what it'll do is it will alert me as a user that this is a problem. You've got several different error alerts here. The stop, the warning, and the informational. Stop is actually going to take away whatever they've put in. If it's not a valid value, it's going to get rid of it. It's going to erase it. It's going to notify the user that that's not correct. The warning and the information will both serve as just a warning message, basically. What I mean by that is it's not going to prevent them from doing anything. It's simply going to tell them, hey, this is wrong. So then finally we select OK, and now we have an incel drop-down box throughout that entire column. If you found this video helpful, if you like this video, please subscribe. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments or send me a message and I'll get back to you. Thank you.